I'm gonna show you guys how to make an old fashioned 3 different ways. It's a cocktail that I really enjoy. It is the definition of what a cocktail is. Sugar, bitters, and spirit. Combine those 3, you can make any flavor. Our first one, we're gonna show you how to make the Oaxacan Old Fashioned or the Tequila Old Fashioned, which is made from Reposado Tequila and Mezcal. Tequila is a specific type of Mezcal, where bourbon is a specific type of whiskey. So tequila and Mezcal are one and the same, but they have totally different flavors. This is smoky and deliciousness with a little bit of fresh cut grass. And this tastes a little bit and smells a little bit more like bourbon, where it's like those aged notes, oakiness, and a little bit of sugar. Today we're using Corralego Reposado Tequila, which is aged for a few months in a barrel and gives it a more unique taste than like a Blanco tequila would be. You put those together and you're gonna have a fantastic drinking cocktail. This cocktail was invented by Phil Ward at a bar called Death & Co. in New York City. It's super easy to make. You're gonna need 3 dashes of orange bitters, 3 to 5 dashes of chocolate bitters, a ½ ounce of agave syrup, a ½ ounce of Ilegal Mezcal, and 1½ ounces of our Reposado Tequila. Measure that all out into a glass, add ice, and stir until you have it almost perfectly diluted. Top it with an orange peel. So if you know that you like sweeter things like sweet red wines or sweet white wines, this Supper Club Old Fashioned made with brandy is going to be more of your pace or your style versus some of the other drinks we're gonna show you. All right, so with the Supper Club Old Fashioned, we used Godet Cognac, which is a specific type of brandy. It's what brandy wants to be basically when it grows up, right? With this one, you are going to need about 2 ounces of brandy or cognac. If you want more, you can use more. A ½ ounce of simple syrup, which is equal parts sugar or water. Really accessible. You can buy it at Happy Harry's, or you can make your own, adding equal parts sugar and water, a little bit of heat. I like to use that because a lot of people will be like, hey, you need to use sugar in your old fashioned and soda water. And I think that it's nicer when it's already dissolved so that you're not drinking like a granulated sugar cocktail, something that's like coarse. I think that having the simple syrup already dissolved is really nice. So you're gonna need about a ½ ounce of simple syrup, 1 cherry and 1 slice of orange, and about 3 to 5 shakes of bitters, depending on what you like. Start by muddling all that together in a glass. I like to add the ice last after I have all the ingredients together, because then I'm creating or I'm controlling my dilution a lot better when I add ice last, and that way my ice stays fresher longer and my drink doesn't get watered down. And there you have your brandy Supper Club Old Fashioned. Our next drink that we're gonna make you is going to be the first published old fashioned recipe, which features those 3 critical things: sugar, bitters, and spirit. For ours, we used Stellum single barrel selected by Happy Harry's. Happy Harry's has a ton of single barrels. What I really enjoy about single barrels is that every single different barrel is going to be a little bit different. You'll hear the expression a lot in the bourbon world or industry, oh, you got a honey barrel. right? So any single barrel will probably be better than any blended whiskey in my experience and in my preference, honestly. Plus you can kind of pick what proof you want it to be. This Stellum has wicked notes of like brown sugar, a little bit of apple skin. If you put it up to your ear, you can hear the words good choices. We like to use the Stellum because it's a little bit of a higher proof bourbon, adds complexity to your drink and a different taste. It also shines through with the other ingredients, so your drink still tastes like whiskey. It more complements the spirit than covers it up. This bourbon comes in at a whopping 114.76 proof, so 57.38% alcohol. So it's a boozy little guy, but she's very delicious. It's a pretty easy drink to make. 3 to 5 shakes of bitters. If you like more, add more. You can use different flavors of bitters. I prefer to use regular Angostura. That one's my favorite. A lot of people like to add a little bit of orange, and that's okay too. You can kind of do what you want. We use a ½ ounce of simple syrup, which again is equal parts sugar and water. And then we're gonna use 2 ounces of our single barrel bourbon, the Stellum. Add all those ingredients to your glass, stir with ice until it's almost perfectly diluted. To finish our cocktail here, we're gonna express orange oil over the top. Thanks for hanging out today. Now that I've showed you 3 ways how to make this very classic cocktail, you can try to put your own spin on it as well. Please use our products in moderation. All these products are available at Happy Harry's.